In this video, we will explore and navigate the Education tab in the C5 Supervisor system. Once you have logged into C5 Supervisor, you can search for your client. To search for a client in C5 Supervisor, in the upper right-hand side of the C5 Supervisor page, you will have two options. Click on the Home icon to upload your dashboard, where you'll be able to select a client from a list of your current active caseload. Note, not everyone has a dashboard. Or option 2, click on the magnifying glass icon to search for a specific client. Note, a new screen will appear with either option. Option 1. To locate a client from your dashboard using the Home icon, 1. Click on the Home icon. Your client list should appear. 2. Find your client. 3. Then click on the client's name. Note, a new screen will appear. Verify that you have selected the correct client by confirming the information shown, such as the client or GEMS ID, the correct spelling of the minor's name, the home address, and the date of birth. Option 2. To search for a client using the magnifying glass icon. Note, you will also have two options to search for a client on this page. Option 1. Click the down arrow under Identification and select GEMS ID. 2. Type in the client GEMS ID number in the space provided. 3. Select Search. Note, a new screen will appear. Or option 2. 1. Under Personal Information, type in the client's last name, first name, and optional date of birth. 2. Select Search. Note, a new screen will appear. Both option 1 and option 2 will bring you to this screen. Verify the client's name by confirming the information shown. Then click on the client number. Note, a new screen will appear. On the new screen, again, verify that you have selected the correct client by confirming the information shown. Again, your client or GEMS ID, the correct spelling of the minor's name, the home address, or its date of birth. You can now enter the Education tab. To enter the Education tab, on the top left-hand side of the current screen, click on Client Info. Then scroll down, highlight, then select Education Summary. Note, a new screen will appear. You are now in the Education tab. Under the Education tab, there are two sections that you are responsible for: School Summary and Education Summary. The School Summary section is used to document if your client is in elementary school, middle school, junior high school, or in a GED program. The Education Summary section is used to document if your client is in a post-secondary education program. School Summary section. To insert a new school or GED program, under the School Summary section, select New. Note: a new screen will appear. Under the School Information section of School Summary, there are currently two required fields that must be completed before you can save: School and Grade Level. Note: all other known and relevant information listed in this section is expected to be documented. To insert a new school or GED program, under the School section, click on the magnifying glass icon to search for the school. A new window titled Search Information will appear. In the space provided under Search Information, type in the client's school or GED program. Note: all schools or GED programs are listed under the school's full name. Then click Select. Note: all schools or GED programs with a similar name will appear. Select the correct school by clicking on the radio button next to the school name, which should then turn blue. Then click Select. Note: an updated screen will appear. Confirm the school by verifying the address listed under Contact Information on the updated screen. Note: once a school is selected, the contact information for the corresponding school will automatically appear under Contact Information. There is no need to fill in this section. If the school selected is incorrect, repeat this process starting with the magnifying glass icon. To select the client's grade level, click on the down arrow next to Grade Level and select the client's current grade level from the list provided. Note: only the corresponding grades for the school selected will appear. Now that you have selected a school and a grade level, You can successfully save by clicking on Save. Once you save, a new screen will appear. The new screen will have the grade level and school listed. It will also have your name and the date you entered the information. To insert a new school or GED program, select New and repeat this process. To edit information on a previously added school or GED program, locate the school or GED program you would like to update. Click on the notepad icon on the left-hand side of that row. Note: the school information screen will reappear. You can now edit the necessary information on this screen. When finished, select Save. Note: to delete a school or GED program, contact your immediate supervisor with the request to delete any uploaded school or GED program entry. Education Summary section. To insert any post-secondary education information, select New under the Education Summary section. Note: a new screen will appear. Under the Education Information section of the Educational Summary, there are currently 4 required fields that must be completed before you can save: type, hours, date, and area of study. Note: all other known and relevant information listed in this section is expected to be documented. To document the required fields, click the down arrow next to Type and select Education. Type in the hours for the client's post-secondary education program. Note: this must be a numeric figure. Note: if the exact hours are not known, use the numeric values of 6 for part-time and 12 for full-time. Insert the start date of the post-secondary education program under Date. Note: the date should be entered into a month, day, year format, or click on the calendar icon to select a date from the calendar. Note: if the exact start date is unknown, document the approximate month, insert 1 as a filler for the day, and insert the approximate year. Click on the down arrow next to Area of Study to select the area of study from the list provided. Note: under Comments, note the post-secondary education program name and contact information. The new screen will now list the required fields: type, date, hours, area of study. Note: to insert a new post-secondary education program, select New and repeat this process. To edit an uploaded entry, select the notepad icon next to the post-secondary education program you wish to edit. Note: to delete any uploaded entry, contact your immediate supervisor with the request to delete the school or GED program entry. To log out of C5 Supervisor, Scroll to the top of the current screen. At the top right-hand corner of the screen, select the door icon. Thank you. This has been the Education tab for the C5 Supervisor system.